Sheryl Sandberg, the proud leader of the Ban Bossy campaign, has once again started another dumbass feminist movement. Greetings, fellow truth seekers. Today, we examine the depth of Sheryl Sandberg's newest campaign titled Lean In Together.
I tell women all the time, let your husband put the diaper on the kid's head. Just let him do it himself. We need to live in a world where men do half, women let them do half, and being a parent's not a full-time job for a woman and a part-time job for a man.
I know not all feminists think like this, but it's weird how some of them think like doing household chores is a form of subjugation for women. Like, oh no, what is necessary to maintain a decent living environment is oppression. I would be a lot more understanding of the feminist position on this if it was like the norm, the social norm that guys just sat on their asses after work, beat their wives, and told them to do all the cooking and cleaning, as if they were like household slaves rather than, wives. That would be understandable. Then I'd start to see the legitimacy in this movement. But as far as I'm concerned, the majority of women in the Western world have all the freedom to choose whether or not they want to take that role. And yeah, these obligations have to be fulfilled, but it is up to the woman and the man in the relationship to decide between the two what roles they want to take. So even the traditional women-centric or female-centric chores really aren't that difficult anymore when you consider that you can get hired help to assist you with cooking, cleaning, and taking care of children. You can get a lot of shortcuts and things that will save you time and money. Like, if you're talking about cooking, you can get pre-cut, pre-washed vegetables and, really good, cheap, pre-cooked chicken. You have takeout from all these restaurants you can go to, so you don't even have to cook. And, taking care of children, the schools take care of children for a good third of the day, and they sleep for another third of the day. So, at most, you have to take care of them for 8 hours on average. Before they reach 5, then that's a full-time job, and then I'd understand maybe that men should probably try and take more of a parental role. But, if we're talking about children after the age of 5, women really don't have much to complain about, in my opinion. And I'm all about breaking gender roles. I'm all about letting people do whatever they want to do. If a woman wants to be a breadwinner and the husband wants to be the stay-at-home dad, great. That's up to them. If they want to stick to the traditional, husband as breadwinner and wife as housekeeper, that's okay too. If they want to do 50-50, up to them. But I think that should be up for households to decide, not for society to decide for them. I've probably pissed off a good 90% of my female audience by now. Let me extend an olive branch to you. I'm not saying you have it easier than men. Actually, that's definitely not what I'm saying. I'm saying that neither men nor women have it better than the other. The only demographic of people that have it significantly better than everyone else in society would be rich people. Because rich people have the means to afford help, to have all these options available to them, have a safety net if their funds dry up. Rich people have all the spending power they want, whereas the rest of us have to deal with these issues. So I think this movement would have been so much more effective if they were supporting not only just women, but people in general. More specifically, people who are dealing with the issue of juggling multiple part-time jobs and juggling a family and steadily increasing living expenses. People who are marginalized by society and who don't get a lot of say, who don't have a lot of power, and who don't get the freedom to make the choices that most middle to upper income families do. But who, pray tell, does this new campaign try to appeal to? Who do they use as the examples, the spokespeople to advertise this campaign? Well, from what I can see, these are all upper to middle class women with all the power anyone could ever dream of having. And at the head of the campaign is none other than Sheryl Sandberg, the COO of a very successful company. I wonder if she ever does any household chores. I wonder if she shares those responsibilities 50-50 with her husband. Thanks for watching, and may the truth always be heard.